Big up your dad. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please don't peel it, comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana.
Honestly, the only dream that I have, it's not exactly the same. But the dream that I have, I still have dreams that I'm still in some kind of school, usually college, and that I'm going to flunk. Because when I was in college, I absolutely hated it. I felt like I was wasting my time. I didn't think I was going to get anything out of my degree. I was always correct, by the way. I never did. Like, having a degree was a complete waste of my time. Basically, what happened was I was very disillusioned because after I graduated high school as the valedictorian, and I literally couldn't get into any of the schools that I wanted to go to, despite the fact that I had the credentials to do so. I had extracurriculars under my belt. I was taking all the AP courses and aced them, the highest ranking in my high school. And none of the colleges, the top ranked colleges, would accept me. For various reasons. I mean, I was white and I wasn't rich, so there's probably the two things against me that, reason I couldn't make it in. So, I was very pissed off, and when I went to college, I basically, within 2 semesters, stopped caring. And so I just kind of flowed my way through it. Ended up being like that B, C student, not really giving 2 shits about getting A's or doing well or going above and beyond. At that time, I instead focused heavily on competitive Street Fighter, and did a lot of stuff with that. And basically, by the end of my college days, like that whole last year, senior year, there was a couple courses that were required to graduate, and I thought they were jokes. Seriously. Like, there was one that was like Native American Studies. I go to the class fully expecting this will be interesting. The teacher is a Native American guy who literally doesn't teach. He just comes into the class and fucks around, and then he'll give you a test. It's like, what is this? What, like, you're testing me after we didn't even learn anything today. Like, we didn't learn anything the whole fucking 2 weeks, and then you tested us on something as if we were supposed to know something. So basically what this teacher would do, he pretended to teach. And he came in and did no teaching at all. And then he expected you to read the book by yourself, and then he would test you on stuff out of the book, randomly. That was some of the courses that I took in college. So basically, I thought the whole college thing was a scam. I didn't give a shit. But what happened was that last semester, the college expected you to do some kind of a stupid project. And it was like, you have to do some big scoping project regarding finance or something, because I was a finance major. And I don't even remember what I did, but I said I was going to do one thing. And then I basically fucked around. And I had a professor that was supposed to be like an aide to help with the project. And I met with him like twice. And I was like, I'm just going to be honest with you. Like, I just think this whole thing is stupid and a scam. And I feel like I wasted 4 of my years here. I don't think I'm going to get anything when I graduate. I really am disillusioned by this whole process. And I will do the bare minimum to graduate. But, I'm not going to put a ton of effort into this project. It's not like I'm getting a high-paying job right out of college. I can't do an internship because I'm working. I had to work to pay for my college degree and to pay for the tuition. So I'm like, I can't do an internship. I'm not going to get a good job. So basically, I told the professor this, and he was like, you shouldn't have said that. It's like, well, you want me to lie to you? So basically, he gave me like a D-. Like, he just rode me by and gave me a D- on the project. But that whole semester, I had like bad anxiety that I was going to flunk out and then not graduate. So to this day, I still sometimes have nightmares about being in college and either like I'm late for a class, I didn't make it, and because of that, they're going to basically give me an F, or like it's the final test and I have to pass this test. If I don't pass this test, I flunk out of college or something. I still have like recurring nightmares like that, which is really stupid because I haven't been in school. All right. The last time I was in school was night school that I was taking when I had that job at the helicopter place. I was going for my master's degree, and I went for like 3 semesters. And then the 3rd semester I had to cancel because all the people who I was going with in carpooling basically kind of fucked around and backed out and stopped going. So I had to stop going. But anyway, basically, like, that was the last time I was in school, and then I didn't have that anxiety. I didn't feel like that. My anxiety all came from my days, like, from the years 2000 to 2004. That last year, 2004, was the year when I had all that anxiety. So here it is, 18 fucking years later, and sometimes I still dream about being in college and like I'm gonna flunk out. It's pretty crazy how those things mess up your head. and then you have these ongoing anxiety like forever. But that's about it. I really don't have recurring nightmares of anything else.